Good morning, coaches. It is Saturday, June 21st. No, 20th. Is that right? June 20th. And we are in day 6 of our training. And today I'm going to do something a little unconventional, something that I don't usually do. And I don't usually do this because it's an awkward thing, but I understand that this is part of the process, and I realize that I need to make this, especially to you new coaches, I need to make this opportunity look feasible and attainable. But I also have to tell you a little bit about my story. So when I started coaching, I had been offered a couple of different jobs with different doctors' offices. I'd been offered a job with the Longevity Center at Four Seasons, which is where The Biggest Loser, like if you ever watched that show, they go to the Longevity Center here in Westlake. It's only like 5 minutes from my house. And it was a phenomenal opportunity for me, but they wanted me to work nights and they also wanted me to work Saturdays. And it just wasn't, excuse me, sorry. It just wasn't feasible for my family and I. And so I had to turn the offer down. And I was really upset. And I remember feeling like I was so frustrated. And my husband had said to me, whatever you want to do, you should do it from home. And, build your business, do whatever you want to do, but do it from home. I'm thinking, how can I do that from home? So anyways, long story short, to fast forward, when Beachbody opportunity came onto my lap, it was not something that I thought that I was going to take lightly. I knew I was going to go after it with vengeance. By the time that I had already signed on to be a coach, I already knew so much about Shakeology and the benefits of Shakeology. And I kind of call it the fountain of youth. Like I wanted that fountain of youth to be part of my customers and my clients' daily, sorry, I have like a little hangnail, daily breakfast, daily lunch. I wanted them to incorporate this meal replacement because it's the best. So I knew that if I wanted to grow something and grow something really big, that I had to work my ass off. There is nothing in this life, there is nothing in this world that is just going to be handed to you and said, like, here you go, here's this awesome opportunity, enjoy it, okay? That doesn't happen. If you want something, you have to work for it. And I started watching some of the top coaches' videos. I started following like Brandy Bots, who just last week friend requested me, which was kind of cool. Mindy Wender. I would watch a lot of Stephanie Davies videos. I went back. Here's what I did with Stephanie Davies. I went to her health and fitness page. I actually went to her personal page. And I went all the way back to the very, very beginning where her very first post that said, hi, I'm taking this opportunity. And I read what she wrote and I thought, you know what? I'm going to follow her behavior. Like I'm going to see what she did. And so I did. I went through and read everything and I watched her journey basically because she had already been like a coach for about a year, maybe a year and a half. I think it was a year and a half after we had signed up. Just over a year. Because she's just at 2. So anyway, but I went back and I watched everything that she had done from the very beginning. Now you guys could do that with me. You can go back to my very first post. It'll be sometime in August and see what I started posting and see how people reacted and build on that. Like, okay, I see what she did. Now that's what I'm going to do on my Facebook page. I'm not saying you're going to take my exact picture, but you're going to use something similar that you can relate to in your life and build on that. My husband told me imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So I imitated what all those top leaders did. And I thought, you know what? There's got to be something to this. If Stephanie Chico, Brandy Bots, Mindy Wender are all part of our upline umbrella and they all got to the top, there's got to be a method to their madness. And so I'm going to do that same thing. And lo and behold, our team is moving into the top 100, soon to be within the top 50 of the company. So I'm going to do a screen share. I want you guys to understand that I didn't always make 4 figures a week. I didn't. I run 2 CBCs, so I run mine, I run my husband. It really wasn't until like my husband's business started to grow, and that I started to really top out that 4-figure number each week. I will share with you when I went diamond. I will share with you what happened when I went diamond and if that made a change in my income. I will tell you and share with you and show you in the line of my volume and in the line of my commissions when I made that switch to stop signing challengers and start signing coaches. I will show you the difference and what happened to my income level. Remember, this is about team building. This is about your team building, not my team. I'm building my team. This is about your team. And if you want your income to grow, you need to build your team. I didn't get it when I was, even after I hit diamond, I was still just like signing up all these challengers and I was hitting these enormous success clubs every single month. And like I said, it was Becca Gann, who is a total badass. She says more 4-letter words in a sentence than I probably do in a day. And that's just her like teaching style. That's just how she is. And she said to me at the leadership conference at Team Alive and Well, she said, "Why are you signing so many challengers up?" And I was like, I don't know. She's like, "I only sign coaches." She's like, "If you sign up challengers, you are contributing to Team Alive and Well's bottom line, not your own, not Faithfully Fit's." She's like, "You're not growing Faithfully Fit. You're growing Team Alive and Well." Hold on, my dog needs to get out. Okay, go. So, all right. So I'm going to do a screen share. All right, I'm going to go here and I'm going to pop it up. All right. Understand this is not easy for me. So I'm on my main page. This is not easy for me to share with you, but I'm doing it because I feel like it's something that you guys need to see and understand. Okay, so I'll go to weekly commissions. Okay. So these have been my last weekly commissions. You'll see they're well into 4 figures. But I'm going to go down to where I first started. This was my first week as a coach right here. Okay. So these were my first 2 weeks as a coach. And as you can see, my weeks as a coach were slowly growing. Okay. These are assigning a lot of people. Like here's one that was, I think, a month or 2 in. I had nothing on my team bonus, nothing, 0, zip, zilch, but I had lots of retail. I didn't even sign coaches. And if you click that number, you can actually see who you'd signed. So this was a retail from a Shakeology order had went out. Again, nobody in this group except for Aaron were, and I don't even know that Aaron was a coach yet. All of these had signed up as challengers, every single one of them. Okay, so let's go back. That's where we were right here. So even in here, here's one that's $479, and this was, let's see, I started coaching, so August, September, October, November, so 3 months, 3.5 months, actually 3 months to the day of coaching. Oh no, we're up here. Wait, no, right here. Yeah, 3 months to the day. So again, it was all retail. My team matching bonus was only $42. And I was an Emerald coach. So that means I was hitting 14 each time one of my coaches cycled. This coach here, I'm not sure who it was, cycled twice. So I did earn $42 as a cycle bonus, but all of this was retail commission. And again, why does this keep popping up? Again, these were all on challengers, total challengers. There was not one coach in here, okay? All right, so we're moving on. So right about here is when I hit diamond. I think I hit diamond this week or this week. And you'll see that change in my team cycle bonuses. So I was still an Emerald coach here. Again, my team cycle bonuses were very small. My retail was what was high. My fast start bonus, that means I signed 1 coach. So let's look here at 531. Okay, so my team cycle bonus started to increase a little bit, and it should say diamond coach. It does. So I had already hit diamond. Okay, so let's go to the first week. I think the first week, again, it was all retail. Everything that I was doing that was high was retail. Where was that number? Here we go. Let's look here. I think this is when I went diamond. Look at this one. Yeah, I was a diamond coach by then. So look at this. Look, I had 0 retail commission, 0. Fast start bonus. That means I started signing coaches. I had signed coaches, and that's probably why I had went diamond, because I don't think the week before that I was a diamond. Let's see. Oh no, I was. But again, my retail commission, my fast start bonus, and my fast start plus bonus, that's because I had signed 5 coaches up. So I started to switch I wanted to, hold on to my diamond. So right about here must be where I went diamond. I think it was this week here. Team bonus, let's see. Fast start bonus, that means I signed 2 coaches. I was still an emerald coach. So it was this week right here. So it was the week after this that I had went diamond. So as you can see, this is the area where I was still at emerald. So I had increased and went up to diamond right about here, okay? But look, my weekly totals, even after a diamond, were still pretty, they started to get a little bit higher here. It was the beginning of the year. Everyone was doing their, brand new year. I'm gonna kick some major booty, da-da-da-da. Okay, this is the weekend right here that I went to the leadership retreat. And that is when Becca Gann said to me, why are you signing up? Why are you signing up challengers? She's like, you're only, you're doing great, but why are you signing up challengers? Why aren't you signing up coaches? She's like, you want to grow your team and you want to grow your bottom line. You want to grow your dollars. She's like, you need to grow your coaches. You need to sign on every single person as a coach. And I thought, why? Like, that's just lame. And she's like, because you're never going to make $1,000. You're never. You would have to work your ass off to keep signing up retail people. And then you become a retail coach. You become, commission-based only and not team-based. Your team is your residual income. So that switched a light in me. And I was like, oh. And I thought about it. And I thought, okay. So this team bonus is what needs to get higher than my retail bonus, okay? So then I started thinking to myself, she's right. I really got to do that. I really got to do that. And I started making changes in how I signed and what I signed up. The very next week, okay, look at this number. It changed to where I was almost at equal with this. In 1 week, I was like, she's right. I have got to stop signing them as I can't keep signing. Look, see this? This was the week before. She told me that, and I was like, holy crap, she's right. I've got to stop signing up challengers. I've got to start signing up coaches, because that's what's going to make my bottom line grow. The very next week, this number jumped to almost half of that, okay? Team cycle bonuses. That is where your residual income comes from. That is where your team, see? That is where your team number, this number, your team bonus, your team, not my team, your team. You've got to grow coaches. You've got to sign coaches. That is what is going to totally change this whole game for you. So here it is, there's some slow months in there. There's going to be some slow weeks, no question about it. But look at this number now. My team cycle bonuses are at 612 and my retail's at 322. Okay? Any of these, even if I was to click here, you're going to see my retail bonus is my retail bonus is $97 and my team bonus is $630. Wow, what a difference. Grow your team. Grow your team, my friends. That is where you are going to see the hugest difference in your sales. Let's go here. It's crazy. Last week it was crazy. Look at that number. That just means I go to bed and I wake up and my team is doing so phenomenal. That just means you guys are doing awesome. But it also means I have a lot of coaches. $822 on just my team, because I don't sign challengers anymore. How many personally sponsored coaches do I have? I have 42 personally sponsored coaches. 42. So when you think about that and you think about how you're growing your team, the more you grow your team, I'm going to stop sharing now. The more that you grow your team, she was so right. The more you grow your team, the bigger your team cycle bonus. Your team cycle bonus is based on volume. Let me just do a quick screen share again, just so I can show you guys how to find that number, and so how you can watch it too. So right down here, okay, so let me show you. Let me go to my volume. Okay, so your volume is what your team's bringing in, and that's what if you're a diamond coach, it's $18 per cycle, and if you are a emerald coach, it's $14 per cycle. If you're not an emerald or a diamond coach, you need to get to emerald, because that's when you start cycling. That's when those $14 per cycle starts to show up. So as you can see, my my cycle bonus this week's not over yet. I'm at 1,800. So if I took 18 times 18, because 18 divided by 100, your weak leg it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So my weak leg is my left leg. It's always where my lower volume is. So that's at 100, and my right leg is my team leg. So it also trickles down from Team Alive and Well. It's always higher. Is at 200. So every time this leg hits 100 in personal volume or 100 in volume points to this one's 200, I cycle. So right here, which is last week, if you click on it, I cycled. It'll tell me how many times I cycled. See, look, those are all of you who cycled. All of my personally sponsored coaches who cycled. Now, do I earn off of non-personally sponsored coaches? Of course I do, as long as they're within my downline, but not nearly as much as you earn from your regular, from your own coaches. Okay, so that's the team's downline. That's on my left side. My left side is my weak leg. So you want to grow that leg. But when you look at total PV, this is like my contribution into that. So was that right? Because I was at 820 that week. So anyway, going back to these numbers are just fascinating to me. It's all math, which I really suck at, but it's amazing that I was able to learn all this. So right here, basically you take 48 times, because it's going to go in, you're going to go 4,000, 890 divided by 100, which comes out to 48. So then you take 48 times 18. So if you go 48 times 18, it comes up to 8 something. And then I had carryover volume from the week before. So it ended up being close to, it was 882. So does that make sense? Are you guys following me here? I know for a lot of you guys, this is probably just going way over your head, but all I can tell you is what Becca told me, and I'm going to share it with you guys. It's getting really bright in here. I want to share it with you guys. I want you guys, wow, I look really bright. I want you guys to understand that this video is for you. It's to help you guys. Hold on for a second. It's to help you guys understand that you guys can build an enormous team. And if you want to have those numbers, build your team. Build your team. Build your team. Not my team. Build your team. I'm building my team. I mean, I've got, like I said, 40-something personally sponsored coaches, and I'm helping all my diamonds build their teams. So I'll help you. If you want to build a team and you want to have income, that's a weekly income that you guys saw. So if you want that kind of weekly income, you want to make $5,000 or $6,000 a month. I haven't been a coach for more than a year. I've been a coach for 10 months. So it's possible. Anything's possible, but I work my ass off. I work so hard. I put together training videos. I put together meal plans. I put together recipes. I put together, anything that you guys need. And I answer not just my own personally sponsored coaches messages, but I answer my personally sponsored coaches messages. I'm here to help you guys build, but you need to take the initiative to become a leader. You need to stop worrying about, oh, I can't ask anybody to be a coach. Why not? Why wouldn't they want the volume? Why wouldn't they want the discount? Of course they want the discount. And furthermore, the most important thing, and this is going to come from like my heart, is it's you that doesn't, it's like you get like all, oh, I don't know what to say. Just tell them that you're a coach. And because you're a coach, you're part of a team, you sign up coaches, period. They want to be part of this business. They want to be part of this challenge group thing. Sign them up as a coach. Also, if they're like, excuse me, well, I just want to try the product out. The cancellation policy is the exact same for a coach as it is for a non-coach. I know because I had a coach sign up 3 weeks into it. Her husband was like freaking out and didn't want her to do it, and she canceled. So, I had a coach. I've had coaches cancel. It happens. I had coaches go inactive. It happens. So you're not alone. It's not like I built this, company within, 2 days. I didn't. It took me 10 months. So commit to being here, commit to this process. Tell me that you want to grow your business. Tell your upline coach, I want to grow a big team. I want to grow this business. I love this program. I love these challenge groups. I want to grow a team and I want to earn a little income. Let your coach know and we'll go from there. Okay? All right. Love you guys.